We are 3 weeks into 2021. What do you need to do to ensure this year is different than last year? A lot of us made a lot of goals, a lot of promises. We had a lot of dreams as it relates to what we want to accomplish in 2021. All right, now we're 3 weeks in. And the question is, are you headed down the right track? Or are you headed down the same road as 2020? I'm not talking pandemic. I'm talking about goals. I'm talking about grind. I'm talking about grit, right? I'm talking about the things that you set out to accomplish in 2021.
I just want to encourage some of you right now, like you got favor on your life. I don't know what you're going through right now, but God has favored you to be in the position you in. I don't know what you think you headed to, but God has favored you. So go ahead and go on with the grace of God because you got favor.
Welcome to the Mo Brooks Podcast. I'm your host, Mo Brooks. I'm so glad that you have taken the time, right, just to come chat with me just a little bit. And we're talking about 2021. You know, every new year, right? If you're like me, I like to set out new goals, accomplishments. I like to look at the previous year or the previous years and see what haven't I done that I said I would do? What haven't I fulfilled that I said I would fulfill? What promises did I break that I said I wouldn't break, right? So as we get into this new year, it's 3 weeks. I have one word for you, okay? And it might seem like a strange word, but that word is pause, okay? Pause. Now, why do you say that word pause? Because a lot of times, all right, when we get into this 3-week mode, 4 weeks, 5 weeks into a new year, what happens is we may, by habit, okay, subconsciously, we may start heading down the same road as we have been going down in previous years. Yep, the same road as far as growth, the same road as far as breaking habits, as the same road as it relates to changing, right, your life in these specific areas, these specific things that you want to get done, these are specific accomplishments you want to happen, right? Sometimes what happens is we revert back to the norm, and the norm is the same direction that we're trying to change from. So my encouragement for you is to hit the pause button. Just pause. All right. And when you pause, you want to reflect. Okay, these past 3 weeks, am I doing the necessary things that I need to do to get a different result this year? Pause. Am I headed in the right direction as it relates to my goals? Pause. Am I reading the books I said, or have you even started reading the books you said you was going to read this year? Pause. Am I waking up at the time and working out and working on my body like I said I would on December 31st, 2020? Pause. Am I researching? Am I starting the new business that I wanted to start this year? Pause. Does my grades reflect and my study habits reflect the way I want them to reflect this year? Pause. Am I reading my Bible every single day like I said I would? Am I growing spiritually? Am I praying, right? Am I telling others about the good news of Jesus Christ? And I said I was going to do that in 2021, that I was going to be a better believer in God. I was going to be a better Christian. I was going to repent and drop some habits. Am I doing that as we're 3 weeks in? Pause. Because a lot of times, you guys, it's so easy. I've done it millions of times that I said I was going to do something. And then 3 weeks later, into the new year, it disappears, it evaporates. And by May, by June, by August, by September, I find myself in the same mindset, in the same old habits, right? And in the same financial situation, right? In the same attitude situation that I was last year. And then what happens around that fourth quarter, October, November, December? The new year coming. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, I said I was going to do this. And now we're in the same cycle. So I want to encourage you to pause, to reflect over the last 3 weeks. And are you on your game or are you not? If you are, keep going. If you're not, I really want you to take out your time and say, what do I need to adjust? I wrote the vision down. I got the goals. And what helps me with this reflection mode, I have all my goals written and I look at them every day. If you need to, you might need to post something on the wall. You might need to set reminders on your phone. Whatever you have to do to get it in you every day so you can go down the right direction, and you won't go down that same direction of previous years that get you nowhere. It's the truth. Man, I have individuals, okay, that I've talked to, all right, about life change, about changing their goals, about doing this and doing that. And it seems like every 5 years or 3 years, we literally have the same conversation. Aren't you tired of having the same conversation? Like, aren't you tired of having the same problems? I think life is about creating new problems. All right? Creating new financial problems. Like, I got tax problems now. You know what I'm saying? Like creating like new issues that you have to conquer, that you have energy, but it gets tiresome and it gets draining when you are fighting the same problem on the same level over and over and over again. It's like playing a video game, and every single day, every single month, you're on the same level of the video game and you never go to a new mission, a new level, a new height, a new challenge. It gets boring. And a lot of times, if you feel like your life is boring, it's because you're doing the same thing. You're fighting the same demons. You're fighting the same enemy every single day. So I want to encourage you to pause. What do you need to do to slay that demon? What do you need to do to solve the issue and move on to a new one? And when you move on to a new problem, it creates new energy. All right. But when you're doing the same old problem and you're fighting the same problem, it gets boring. And then you try to go get a new problem. But guess what? You can't move on to your new problem until the old problem is solved. So I just want to encourage you to pause on today. All right. Just pause and really reflect. And what do you need to do to make this year a year of growth, of progress, okay, of fun and enjoyment and fulfillment, instead of going down the same old road with the same old issues, with the same mindset. All right. Listen, I want to thank you so much for listening. You know what I'm saying? Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please share this with somebody else. Hey, hit that share button and text and be like, hey, you need to listen to this because you need to pause in 2021 to make sure you're going down the right direction and we don't start to veer off into the wrong direction where next year we're in the same predicament as last year. So go ahead and share this, subscribe, leave a review, leave an honest review. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I like the 5 stars, but leave a review. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for listening to the Mo Brooks podcast. Next Monday, I'll see you later.